What is up, YouTube? Toke Smurf, y'all's favorite Toke Smurf, coming at you. We are remembering the Cheech and Chong Comedy Central roast 7 years ago. Let's go ahead and take a look and bring that to my channel today. I'm going to be uploading a video later today in response to JP, the realest streamer, because I'm a little bit irritated at him, honestly. Actually not irritated at him, but one of his mods. So I think me uploading that video will be a good thing that I do, honestly. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. Let's go ahead and remember the Comedy Central roast of Cheech and Chong. Enjoy, everybody, and always remember, stay high, spark it up.
From the Comedy Festival at Caesars Palace, Las Vegas, Cheech and Chong roasted. Hosted by Brad Garrett, Tom Arnold, Shelby Jones, Greg Giraldo, Ralphie May, Kendon Keller, Geraldo Rivera, Wilmer Valderrama, with special messages from Steve Carell, Andy Dick, Robert Osborne, and Martha Stewart. And now, please welcome two old buds, the legendary Cheech and Chong. Dave's not here. Here's your truck master for the evening, Brad Garrett.
Yeah, what's up, Dennis, man? Glad to be able to catch it.
Everybody, welcome. Wow, welcome to, Oh, this is incredible.
I'm actually going to pause it real quick. How does this sound actually, how does it sound coming through on your end, by the way? I just want to make sure, to make it, be that, it's sounding okay, so it's not sounding bad. So definitely let me know, and thank you for being here.
I'm watching it right along with you.
Your people are here, guys. There must be 200 Mexicans. I think there's 200 Mexicans because I saw 3 cars, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, and they were parked on the lawn. A lot of you purchased your tickets early months ago because I know you wanted to see the Reverend Al Sharpton. He bailed on us literally minutes ago. But I don't want to bail on the Al Sharpton joke. So what I have done 2 hours ago, I was playing craps out in the casino, losing my ass, just so you know. But I met a very lovely a black gentleman who is from Vegas, and he is going to sit in, if that's it. He's never been on TV. Make it to it home. His name is Anthony Jackson. Anthony Jackson is here. Anthony Jackson. All right. Hey, man. It's Anthony. Playing the part of Al Sharpton, Anthony Jackson. Thank you for coming here, Reverend. Al Sharpton can't claim that the white man is keeping him down now that Obama's in the White House, but he can claim that the half-white man is keeping him down. Thank you, Reverend. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Tommy, I gotta tell you, you look like shit. The Civil War called, they found your diary. It's good to see that drugs really don't affect you. That's Let's get to the dais. It's a veritable who's available. Geraldo Rivera, everybody. He's half Jewish and half Puerto Rican, so he steals your shit and then he sells it back to you. Only when he's not blowing Bill O'Reilly. The very funny Greg Giraldo. Greg Giraldo. How are you, man? Greg Giraldo. Greg, I have 3 words for you. Who are you? Ralphie May. Hey, Ralphie, how are you? Ralphie May. Oh, Ralphie's a large man. He's so fat when he goes to the chicken ranch, he has to the hookers in the corral. Talk about all this here because listening to an old Cheech and Chong LP is like Roseanne. Halfway through, you have to flip it over to the shitty side.
Amen to that. Rest in peace, Ralphie May. He will forever be missed.
Cheech, do me a favor. Remind Tommy where he is. Your first movie, do you remember what it was? Up in Smoke. It made over... Up in Smoke made over $100 million at a time when that was a lot of money. And it was so successful that you spent the rest of your career making 8 more of the same movie with different titles. But after a long and incredible career, Cheech and Chong broke up. That was sad. It was Cheech's idea. Cheech started collecting art while Tommy continued to tour with his wife, Shelby. Wow. You took your wife on the road? Oh my God, Al Sharpton's great-grandfather wasn't whipped that bad. It's amazing. He's been on TV 4 minutes, already an attitude. Isn't that amazing? Now it's time to really figure out why we're here, because I have no idea. It's to roast these 2 wonderful icons of comedy. And right now we're going to take a look. We're going to take a look back at the good old days when Cheech and Chong started out. And here they are.
Remember the good old days.
Good evening. I'm Officer Dick. I've spent my entire life warning the youth of America about the dangers of drug addiction. If you try drugs, it can lead to other destructive behavior, like getting arrested, destroying your TV career, or blowing dudes. But today, I'm here to warn you about a far deadlier scourge. One that, for the last 40 years, has trapped millions of unsuspecting Americans in its mind-numbing clutches. I'm speaking, of course, about Cheech and Chong. It began in 1971. The country was in turmoil. Brave young Americans were headed to Vietnam, inspiring this courageous Mexican
What's happening?
to cross the border into Canada. It was here that Richard Cheech Marin and Thomas Hussein Chong formed a team.
I stepped in a ditch last night, man. I almost froze my balls off, man.
They started pushing their junk in strip clubs.
International masturbation champion, Harry Pong.
They brought in the goddamn dog.
And eventually smuggled it into the States.
You got any narcotics, marijuana in here? Not anymore.
People gathered in dark rooms to get a fix of their vital poison.
What is that? It's Dave, man. Open up. Dave's not here.
Pretty soon, all the squares were jonesing for a hit and blasting off to Kicksville.
Turn around and bend over. Far out.
Thank you. People wanted to go to their movies to tune in, turn on, and walk out. But the supply ran out. when they broke up.
Alright, then I'll do it myself. Good, do it yourself. Forget you.
Decades of exposure to themselves left Cheech and Chong with permanent brain damage and impaired judgment.
Tommy Chong was sentenced to 9 months in federal prison for selling bonds on the internet.
And they fell in some bad company.
Chong said that you and him used to smoke weed together.
We always had a good time. We know how to enjoy ourselves.
After thousands of sold-out concerts, blockbuster movies, classic comedy albums, and a bitter breakup that lasted over 20 years, the Cheech and Chong epidemic is back and stronger than ever. If you or anyone you know has been exposed to Cheech and Chong, seek a medical professional, and while you're there, get hooked up with one of these.
Coming up, more jokes and totes
Hello, Cheech. Hello, Tommy. You've hit rock bottom.
with Cheech and Chong.
I do not support ads on my channel, so I will actually mute them. My apologies.
Tommy, Cheech, it's me, Martha Stewart. Hey guys, this is the most important night of your life, and I'm a very important person. That's why I'm not there. I didn't want to have to fly out there, check in the hotel, and share a room with Al Sharpton. And to be perfectly honest, I'd rather gouge my eyes out with a melon baller than stare at Brad Garrett all night. But anyway, I know you thought this was a roast, but the truth is, it's an intervention. Marijuana can ruin your life, not to mention the lives of the people around you. Here's someone else who's got something to say to you.
Hello, Cheech. Hello, Tommy. I've always been a big fan of your movies. I followed you ever since I was a little kid, really. And my brother was the one who introduced me to Cheech and Chong movies. He was my older brother. And we used to go together to the movies. He used to take me. And it was one of those movie-going experiences that you don't forget because it was kind of a bonding thing between me and my brother. He actually became a little more invested in your movies than I did, and he started doing marijuana soon thereafter, because of course that's what you do when you go to a Cheech and Chong movie. And it kind of spiraled into a place really of no return for him. He overdosed. He overdosed of marijuana when he was 19. And you guys, you know, he was a really nice person, and you screwed his life up. You got him into that shitty weed, and it ruined his life.
There's nothing funny about smoking pot. You guys have spent your career proving that.
You, Cheech and Chong, you ruined our family. Oh, God. Oh.
Maybe it's time to turn your life around. You know you've hit rock bottom. You're doing a roast on TBS with Tom Arnold.
And I'll be looking forward to seeing your next movie.
Funny, right? Ladies and gentlemen, our first roaster is the only person to ever max out their credit card at Cinnabon. Please, if you will, welcome the comedy team of Ralphie May. Ralphie May.
Rest in peace, Ralphie May. Rest in peace.
It's great to be here. Tonight you're going to hear a ton of fat jokes about me because that's what they do. I am fat. I'm a fat bastard. People told me, why don't you get your kitchen stapled? They've told me... I kind of like that one, too. I think it's funny. They say to lose weight, Ralphie hides his food by his dick. He'll never find it there. I know, they say all these horrible things. And I say, they asked me, Tom Arnold earlier tonight asked me, he goes, Ralphie May, when was the last time you saw your dick? And I said, last night in the reflection of your mother's forehead.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Thank you. You'll get your turn to say something unfunny in a minute. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my idols, Mr. Geraldo Rivera, is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He is phenomenal. I read your book. I'm one of the 7. You said in there that you banged Barbara Walters, Liza Minnelli, and Joan Collins. You banged the old chick from The View. Oh, Geraldo, break my hip, break my hip. Mr. Wilmer Valderrama's right here, ladies and gentlemen. I asked my homies, I said, who's Wilmer Valderrama? And they're going, dude, he's the guy who Lindsay Lohan. And I'm like, well, thanks for narrowing it down, Jesus. All right, I got it. I don't have much time, but I got to talk to the men of the hour, ladies and gentlemen. My honored guest tonight, Mr. Cheech and Chong. The kings of weed. The kings of weed. I love you guys. I remember growing up in the South, watching your movies, listening to your albums. Man, you got me smoking weed early, and I appreciate the career because this is all Munchie way. You guys are awesome. You've been at it for a long time, man. Y'all, they used to play Caesars when Caesar was here. Long time. They smoked the burning bush. They're awesome. I'm such a huge Cheech and Chong fan. I went out and bought their action figures. They don't do shit. They suck. They just sit around on the couch all day and watch TV. I ought to get one. That's what I do. Cheech, you're like a father to comedians out there, especially stoners. Tommy, I love you. You got busted for selling bongs on the internet. What the hell? It's bullshit. You got 9 months. I think your problem is, Tommy, you didn't sell enough bongs. All right? If you'd have sold like $9 billion worth of bongs on Wall Street, and you a lot of tax people out of it and the government out of it, you wouldn't have got 9 months in jail. You would have got $9 billion. Fellas, as a fan, I gotta tell you, I love you guys so much. I'm urging you, please, desperately, make another movie. All right? We need it. The people need it. We need it. I suggest, though, that you make it quick because you're getting old. I mean, seriously. Pretty soon you'll be smoking weed for glaucoma, for real. Thank you, gentlemen, for having me. I love you the most. Thank you, guys.
Very nice. Our next roaster is here because the person who replaced the person who canceled also canceled. Please welcome our Plan C, Geraldo Rivera.
I am Geraldo Rivera. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Brad Garrett, terrific guy. He won 3 Emmys for Everybody Loves Raymond. And then he did that other one, that Till Death, and the Emmy Academy demanded the other. Other 3 back. That's the best business. Now, most people see me, Geraldo Rivera, been on television a long time, as just a strikingly handsome, award-winning journalist. It's true. What they don't know is, and this is true, I have gotten high with Cheech and Chong in every country in the Western world. Back in 1985, true story, Tommy smuggled 2 ounces of pot and one of my bongs into Madagascar. We were all vacationing there, And I tell you, once you had to bong up your ass for 12 hours, prison rape is a birthday party. Now, no one really looked at Tommy Chong as a sex symbol, except for 4 gay hippies back in 1982 when he appeared in Playgirl magazine. Now, take a look. There we are. I mean, what kind of colossal ego do you have to do a photo shoot for Playgirl magazine? I didn't need a fluffer for my nude shot. Tommy did. The truth is that Cheech and Chong, truly special artists. We should never underestimate, I'm being serious now, never underestimate the power of comedy. I did a report on how hospitals for the gravely ill, they really do. They play Cheech and Chong movies for the terminally ill patients to help them relieve their long-term suffering. And it really works because within 10 minutes of watching the Cheech and Chong movie, they pull their own plug. That's it. Thank you, very good. Geraldo Rivera, Geraldo Rivera.
Tommy Chong backstage, he told me, he said, "Hey, I may be old, man, but I'm in good shape. I could still touch my toes." I said, "Well, that's true, Tommy, but it doesn't count when you do it with your balls." The nice Chicano fellow in the audience asked, "What was I doing looking at his balls?" And the answer is trying to get your mom out of a bad predicament. Our next roasters are the Sonny and Cher of magic. One of them is short, and the other one should ski into a tree. I love them, ladies and gentlemen. Penn and Teller, Penn and Teller.
Brad Garrett starred in one of the biggest shows on television. He won 3 Emmys, and now look at him. He's one N-word away from being Michael Richards. Now, this is actually true. Teller and I may be the only people in this room who have never smoked pot. That's true. That's true. I'm sorry, but that's true. And every time we look at Cheech and Chong, we're reminded of why. But seriously, we love these guys. Teller and I were so sad when they broke up due to inartistic differences. A lot has happened. Well, you know, it's as good a time as any to start. Can you put... A lot has happened in the 25 years since Cheech and Chong were apart, but here's one thing that didn't happen. Someone saying, "I wish Cheech and Chong would get back together." And how about Shelby Chong, huh? Married to Tommy Chong for over 25 years. 25 years, you know, a few years ago I saw Tommy and Shelby perform together and gave Tommy some advice. Get a partner who doesn't talk. You know, Tommy Chong went to prison. I don't have any idea how they caught him. He's sneaky. He's a mastermind. He's a super criminal. Maybe it was the name of his company, Chong's Bongs. Teller, you lit the wrong joint. That's the problem here. Thank you. Good night.
When you guys blow each other, at the end, you say, ta-da!
Coming up, more good shit.
This next guy has done over 50 movies, and the only funny thing he's ever been in is Roseanne. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tom Arnold.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Dr. Hackenstein. By the way, a little lesson on comedy and how it works. I'm the least funny person here, but obviously the most famous because you've done so many jokes about me. Greg Giraldo lives on his mother's couch and collects food stamps, and Carrot Top makes $10 million a year. That's how it works. You know, Brad proposed to his ex-wife on the set of Everybody Loves Raymond, which was convenient because he's already on one knee blowing Ray Romano. But, yeah. But enough about Brad's only good career decision. Kind of sucks, doesn't it there, Brad? I love your new show, though, TMZ, where you beat up those little guys with the cameras. Yeah, and it's an honor to sit next to Geraldo Rivera and see his ugly, weathered face. And when you're on Fox News, I got to tell you, you do the impossible. You make Bill O'Reilly look like less of a douchebag. And that is a tough job. And speaking of loudmouth giants and people who have nothing to say, Penn and Teller, wait, which one is Penn again? Are you Penn? Yeah. Penn, he was a contestant on Dancing with the Stars, and I didn't catch that episode, Penn, but who was the star you danced with? I got to ask the question that's on everybody's mind here. When you guys blow each other, at the end, do you say, ta-da? I know Teller does it, but Ted, and what can I say about Wilmer Valderrama? I don't think he's a Mexican because Mexicans work. And, you know, since that 70s show got canceled, Wilmer's done nothing but bang hot babes. Jennifer Love Hewitt, Mandy Moore, Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan, I guess it is possible to somebody's brains out. So he's done it. Stand right there. Right there. Come on, Dave. He's like... like Geraldo Rivera without herpes is what he is. I mean, and he's hosting the after party, and I'm going to give you the directions. You go about a half mile down the strip, and you take a hard left right up Ashton Kutcher's ass. And let's get to our guests of honor, the legendary, truly legendary comedy team of Cheech and Chong. Boy, we're making a big deal about getting them back together, but who really gives a shit? Let's be honest. All kidding aside, I really respect and love you guys. And if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have become addicted to pot, which of course led to my addiction to cocaine, which led to my marriage to Roseanne. And actually, you really f***ed up my life, is what you've done. Brought jokes for lots of people, though. Seriously, it's an honor. I thank both of you guys. Thank you, buddy. I love you.
That was great, Tom. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm jealous because he's good looking, he's successful, and like Geraldo, not out of the closet. Wilmer Valderrama.
Give it up. Well, but I'm not here to roast Cheech and Chong. I'm here to cock block Geraldo Rivera. Okay, I'm everyone.
Fucking hate when that happens.
Geraldo backstage, you know, he's actually one of my heroes. When he was a news reporter, he was the first Puerto Rican I've ever saw get into the back of a van not being handcuffed. Okay? And that's a big deal because he gave me hope, you know? Because he claimed he's had sex with 1,000 women. 1,000 women. I call that a slow Tuesday. But I'm really here to talk about Cheech and Chong. And I give it up for Cheech and Chong. They're my heroes. But it's great. You know, I don't know if you, I'm sure you guys remember on the 70s show, Tommy played Leo on that 70s show. You know, he's truly like a father to me. You know, I mean, I got him my mother twice. But I'll never forget the day Tommy got busted. But, you know, I supported my friend and visited him in prison. You know, it was really awkward because he traded me to a black guy for a pack of cigarettes. And that just made it. But I love you guys, and you guys know that's true because you're the only friends I have in Hollywood who can't do anything for my career. Enjoy your night.
Like Enrique Iglesias fell in a dryer and came out smaller and gayer.
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. We went to the classic movie vault and found a Cheech and Chong movie. Like all their movies, it was stuck under the vault to keep it from wobbling. Over the years, Turner Classic Movies thought that age and water had damaged the films of Cheech and Chong, but motion picture historians agree that their movies were destroyed the moment the director yelled action. Interesting to note that Cheech and Chong were involved in a long legal battle with the studios who wanted to turn their films into silent movies. Unfortunately for all of us, Cheech and Chong won that battle. I'm Robert Osborne. Peace out, bitches.
Our next roaster has had more work than this entire dais. Too bad it was on her face and tits. Ladies and gentlemen, she is the amazing Shelby Chong. Shelby Chong.
It's such an honor to be here tonight, you know, to be with my favorite comedy team, Penn and Teller. Just kidding. We all know Penn and Teller suck. Me and Tommy have been together forever. The only person who's been Tommy longer than me is Cheech. Tommy's like a fine wine. You have to smell him before you put him in your mouth. But it was really tough on me, you know, when they sentenced Tommy to 9 months in jail. But thank God for conjugal visits. If Cheech didn't visit me once a week. Thank you.
Shelby Chong. This guy is an incredibly funny comedian. He has been a promising young comedian for over 20 years. Greg Giraldo. Greg Giraldo.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Brad Garrett. Everybody, keep it going for that giant Jew. You must have had a foreskin like a circus tent. Tom Arnold is here. Huh? Tom Arnold. Tom, of course, he's famous for marrying Roseanne Barr, and pretty much that's it. Tommy Chong thought about replacing Cheech with Tom Arnold. They were going to call themselves Leech and Chong. Tom.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to keep going. Wilmer Valderrama is here. How about that? It's like Enrique Iglesias fell in a dryer and came out smaller and gayer. You're so gay, you Lindsay Lohan and made her gay. Ralphie May, of course, is here. Ralphie, you're like the population of India. You're loud, sweaty, and double in size every year.
the only guy who watches porn and when the guy delivers the pizza. Gillette, with your greasy ponytail, you look like a male stripper that swallowed a male stripper. And, it's good to see that little weirdo teller here, too. What a freak. Usually Tom Arnold's the only guy in the room who's made a living doing absolutely nothing besides hooking up with a fat slob with a bad haircut. Penn and Teller, you're like the new Siegfried and Roy. You're big Vegas entertainers. You do elaborate tricks, and one of you doesn't talk anymore. Shelby Chong is here. Holy shit, what a hot old broad. Shelby Chong is here, or as Cheech calls her, Smoko Ono. Actually, Cheech has a hot Russian wife. Tommy wanted to get one too, but as a felon, he can't order things by mail. Cheech and Chong, just when I thought they were gone, they came back. They're like the herpes of comedy. It's exciting. And what a career you've had, huh? After you split up, Cheech became a big TV star, and Chong went to jail. You guys are like Lance Armstrong's testicles. One of you kept cruising along, and the other one stopped working, was ripped from its home, and finally left to rot in the can. Here's my impression of Tommy Chong in prison. Hey! What are you trying to do? You ruined my rectum, man. I just bought it. Cheech, you love to play golf, and some people say that that's a sellout move for a Mexican-American. That's horseshit. What could be more Mexican than sweating on a freshly mowed lawn with dirty balls and a bag full of weapons? Cheech met Chong in Canada, where Cheech went to avoid the draft. Wow, you're the first Mexican ever to leave the country illegally. But anyway, you know what? You guys are the best. I mean it. I love you guys. You've been huge comedy heroes of mine. I'm so psyched you're back. Good. Thanks for having me here. Congratulations. Greg Giraldo. We've had a lot of fun here tonight, and I know everybody in this room is a fan of these two brilliant gentlemen that took comedy to another level. And now we're going to hear from the first genius half of this team. Ladies and gentlemen, please make him feel at home, Mr. Tommy Chong.
Well, thank you very much for coming. I just want to say no one's happier than me because I've been addicted to Mexicans for years. But it's an honor being roasted by professionals. And Brad, really, you've had a beautiful career. I love you, and everybody loves Raymond. Sorry. And I guess you haven't done anything funny since then, really. So maybe your nickname should be One Hitter. Wilmer! This is my bud from the 70s show, man. Wilmer. And I taught Wilmer everything I know, man. Like how to roll a joint with one hand. And that's all I know, man. And the first night I met Cheech, he had some primo Mexican Michoacan weed. And after we smoked the first pound, he thought everything I said was funny. And I thought everything he said was funny. And then we thought everything our dog said was funny. Yeah, and that's how this whole thing started, man. Yeah. And I'll tell you why we broke up. A lot of people wonder why we broke up. We broke up because we got rich. I'm serious, man. And I learned one thing. You can't make a rich Mexican do shit, boy. before I go, I gotta give some kudos to my beautiful wife, Shelby. Huh? I tell you, and it's nice to work with a partner who has a vagina. After working so many years with such a little prick. Well, for the record, I didn't make this bong. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, Cheech Berry. Give it up, Cheech.
I've been in show business for 40 years, and this is the shit they give me, man. Half these people I don't know. The other half I don't want to know. Brad, I saw you on TV, on the TMZ, pushing the paparazzi away. At this point in your career, that's like a Somalian swatting away a sandwich, man. You know, it's like... Tom, you have enough of your shit. Ralphie May, thank you very much, Ralphie May. Let's have Ralphie May. Ralphie, he can't stay long. He has to go back to plugging the hole in the ozone layer. Geraldo Rivera, my friend, one of my best friends, over 35 years has had my back. If it doesn't work out at Fox, he can always go back to his original profession, gay porn, you know. Geraldo's half Jewish, half Puerto Rican, which means he won't stab a bitch after sundown, which I really respect. He's kosher that way. Wilmer Valderrama. You suck tonight, God. Shelby Chong was great tonight. She's the only one here in this room who knows what it's like to smoke a 70-year-old joint, you know? But let's talk about my partner, Tommy Chong. I can still remember how I met him. We were in Vancouver. I was walking through Stanley Park, and I see this guy coming to me, and I didn't know him. He had long hair, and he's smiling. And I'll never forget what he said. He came up to me and he says, "Hey, I'll f*** you dick for $1." Hey, I needed the dollar. You know what the we've had a crazy life together, years and years and years together. A lot of highs, but even when we were low, we were still high, you know, so that was pretty good. Sometimes we would get high and do crazy things, like he felt up my cousin at her own funeral. Always doing stupid shit like that, man. You're 70 years old. How is it that you still wear a diaper and can still shit all over my life? Think about it. I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm finished with you, puto. You know? Cheech and Chong is over once again, so you, I'm out of here. Who is it? It's me, Dave. Open up. Dave? Yeah, man. It's Dave. Dave's not here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Cheech and Chong, thanks for coming out to honor this day tonight. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Man, oh man. I think Greg Giraldo one loved their joke of Ralphie watching porn and coming when the pizza was delivered. Right? That shit was hilarious. All right, my guys, I'm going to be hopping off here for now. I need to at least catch some sleep while the wife is at work. I've been up for nearly 2 days. But definitely thank you guys for stopping by. Much love, much appreciation. Catch y'all on the flip side. Token Smurf, y'all's favorite Token Smurf. Thanks for stopping by, Canna. Glad to see that there's another Smurf on YouTube. Later.